Hello, hi Karen. So I just decided to do hi Bev, and you come. I'm just getting set up. Do you know what? I've not done a live. What I'm doing here, and I got too hot there, so I've had to turn the heating off. I've turned the heating down, but the fire's on, so you know you can come and get a wee heat. As they say in Scotland, come in and warm your bum while I get myself sorted here. Oh, wasn't a really smooth start, not, but never mind. It's what you're used to. Okay. Hi, Helen. I don't know how long this will be. It was really just to do in here. I just thought I'd share it while it was hot off the press. I know I did this not that long ago, but people tend not to look back. I think it's quite fun just to do it again. To have you. It was so nice to have your company this weekend. So those who don't know, this weekend has been UP's main kind of annual conference. It's a global conference, so it's called On Stage. But of course, obviously, the last couple of years it's been at home. So On Stage at Home is usually a face-to-face conference each year where we all get a recognition, and they launch the mini catalogue that comes out in January, and we all get to see bits and pieces, and we usually get the catalogue in our hands, but we haven't yet. However, but we will. We were able to see a PDF, so it's exciting. January is exciting, and if you're the sort of person that likes to get things before everyone else, why not take advantage of the special offer that's on just now? The sign up offer, £75, £130 worth of product, your choice. Hi LaDonia, and you come. I'm going to stop in a minute and say hi to everybody as you all fall in. Get a wee seat by the fire. Yeah, so where was I? I've forgotten already what I was saying. Yeah, sign up this month. The offer is fantastic. £75, £130 of product. You can be a discount shopper, because once you've signed up you can have 20% off any further purchases that you make. No obligation to run a business, no obligation to do what I do. It's down to you how you work it. If you want to know more, get in touch. But my point of mentioning that just now was, if you signed up with this fantastic offer this month, on the 1st of December you will be able to pre-order items from the January to June catalogue. So, and you get 20% off. You know what's not to like about that? It's a fantastic offer. There are no penalties if you don't do anything with your kit except just play with your products yourself. There's no penalties whatsoever. So if you want to know more, get in touch. I'm available on all my social media. You'll find me everywhere just about. So just get in touch and ask all your questions. Even ask them in the comments under here and I will answer them. But anyway, enough of that. What I've been doing is, while I've been watching all the amazing presentations that we've seen demonstrators and Stampin' Up staff presenting the new stamp sets and products. But we were able to buy in advance this set, Blessings of Home, which is ever so pretty. I've got dies, I've got designer series paper, I've got denim ribbon somewhere, and I've got these beautiful classic matte dots as well. All fab. I'm not showing you everything today. That's just a wee peek of the stamp set, just to share this wee technique that I like. I say, so here, this is what I did. Now obviously I'm not going to use the same colours, but so I'm using this Kraft in the current mini catalogue, the one that ends at the end of December. So if you want some of this, get stocked up just now. So Kraft ink refill for this, and do I have it handy? No, I don't. Possible? Yes, it is. It in the drawer where it should be a minute ago? And then I had about oh well, it's not here. How not to demonstrate product. Seriously, it's disappeared. Got some here, but it comes in a little refill bottle, and you also can use a white ink pad. Does anyone? The minute I switch this video off, it will appear. I can assure you, it was here a wee minute ago. Here it is, told you, it's here. It comes in a wee bottle. So what I did was a block. I did this earlier today, so I don't think I'm back. And I used one of our water to do it. But what we need to do first is stamp. Please. I'm quite tired, but I just wanted to share. So I've cut a piece of craft card 9 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So way down. I think I'll just pop it across the paper like that. And do you know what I'm going to do? I've shown you like this bit off because it's far too good to mess about with paint. That's not good, so I'm going to stamp on the other side. It's because I see. Oh, a bit cheap. Oh, trying. In the middle of presentation, somebody in the family wanted, Mum's in hospital, they were needing the number, so we'll get rid of that. I'm sure people don't want to know that. Right, let's try again. Hope you're all just having a wee chat by the fire and not really too bothered about what I'm doing here. It was just this little bit here. Of course, if you're a bit worried about that, you could use your Stamparatus. Now, this is smooth on that, quite smooth on that side, and it's got much rougher tooth on this side, so let's just see what that makes. Put the lid on, and we'll side is the better side. So I've stamped with Memento. There, that's a bit better. It ain't perfect, but it's a bit better. So then all you do, I won't be able to show you all this process, but what I'm going to do is just a little bit. I've got the finished card that you saw at the beginning, but this is just really about getting going with this. So usually I just drop, I've put the ink on, I think, no, this is wet enough, what I've got here. So when I put the drop on from the bottle, well, just about 2 drops really, I added a little bit of water, and then basically all I'm going to with the white, and then in actual fact a lot of people actually like just the white on craft card. It has got a look about it, but I think for this little particular image it calls for some colour as well. I don't particularly squeeze the water from the aqua painter, but because it just helps this to spread a little bit. So this isn't really one of the techniques that I can show you. So it needs to dry between each. But we'll how we go. I will stop and say hello to everybody else. What are y'all doing this afternoon? Joanna, Karen, hiya, Beverly, Helen, hiya, LaDonya, hi, Valerie, hiya. Who else have I not? Kirsten, Darlene and Diane, hi. So who have we got? We've got Scotland in the house. And I've squeezed that by accident, so I'm going to block that off. You could use a bit of kitchen roll. While I was saying hello, I must have squeezed my aqua painter. This is not a master class, okay? Just in case you... You can do this with a dry brush too. Gives you a slightly different finish. Hi Minda, and Carmina, and you come, hi. From Hawaii, aloha. I guess you don't want to sit next to the fire, do you? Is it warm in Hawaii just now? So just take each part and just paint. It's just so that once the white is dry, we can paint over with colour. Otherwise, colour wouldn't really show on the craft card. So this is a way of getting colour on your craft card. And I go all quiet when I'm colouring, so I don't really know when I did this as a social event. But guys, you can talk to each other. I have to say that I find watching someone else colour quite relaxing. And I'm kind of hoping that there might be other people that feel the same. So wow, what a conference we've had. It's been absolutely fabulous. So even though we can't meet in person, what we do is within our teams or our group of friends, we have like WhatsApp and Facebook groups. And over the weekend I've Zoomed with some people. I've been in a Facebook room with other people. Still done a wee bit of networking and saying hi to my buddies, because we miss each other. We're used to meeting up at least once a year, sometimes 3 times. So you know what has spoiled that, but same for everybody with whatever their hobbies are, really. Hey Karen, in you come. Oh, thanks Joanna. Couldn't do it without you guys. All you people who support me. My team, my customers, my cheerleaders on here. Even just my family supporting me. Karen, my team leaders in here just now. And sometimes it's just you guys reaching out to me and saying thank you for coming on today. I love that technique. Please keep doing it, you know. That sometimes you feel like, I don't know why I'm doing this, and then suddenly you get a wee message from someone that's saying thank you for what you just did, and you think, oh, well, if I've reached one person, you know, if I've made one person smile today, then my work is done. I always find that so humbling. I've got a bit of a runny nose, I'm sorry folks. I'm trying not to drip onto my picture. I think it's a reaction to my flu jab. So I'm basically just popping some white on each part. So what I'm not going to finish this one off, I don't think. I can go back to that, but what I'll do is I'll get my heat tool and let it dry what I've done, and then I'll show you the painting over it. I've not had enough gin, Alison, and you come. I haven't had any today. But I can tell you this, spiced apple gin is excellent. I did have that last night. Put it from the back too. Excuse me. Right, it's, yeah, I think it's certainly touch dry now, we're okay. I used the silicone because you can see I'm bowing my paper as well with the amount of heat. It does take a bit of drying, but you could leave it overnight, you know yourself, you could just paint, do all the white and then leave it till the next day. But when you're doing a live video, you don't really have that luxury. So this time, and this one, I used Misty Moonlight and I used Fresh Freesia, Soft Succulent. In there is Pale Papaya, and that one is Bumblebee. But I'm going to use some brighter, stronger colours this time to see what happens. So I've got Polished Pink here. So to do this, what I actually do is I take a wee block and I just put some ink on my block, and then I just pick it up. I don't bother cleaning the white off the brush end because it's going to react with the white that's already there anyway. So your colour, no matter how bright, it will still be quite muted because you're going over. Now if you're good at things like toe painting and stuff like that, you know, you can really add to this. You can let this, that's only one coat that I did there, and you could go over that again and you could darken, you know, the area. You could really get your light and shade sorted out. For me that is just colour on paper, but you could really, you know, use your colouring skills and up that a bit, move it up a level. I mean, you might not want to take the colour all the way, you might want to leave some white. various different things you can do here. But what I can tell you is this is extremely relaxing. I can almost believe I'm an artist. It does look like a painting. Have a sleepover while it dries. What a great idea, Bev. You can keep adding your colour and deepen it. I'm loving how the polished pink goes with white. Isn't that a beautiful pink we're getting here? I mean, I've done this in face-to-face class, and again, you just using the heat tool in between each layer. Everyone always loves doing this technique. Again, you can use a dry watercolour brush over the top. Dry brushing works. I think that's what I did. I did one a few months ago in the summer, didn't I, for this SU Colour Challenge one. I did it as dry brush using the same equipment, really. So you can let that dry in, and then you can do more. So I'm thinking this flower is much the same as that. We'll just go with two of these beautiful pink. I've got gorgeous grape out, granny apple green, and daffodil yellow to go with this. And before I go live now, I put the do not disturb setting on my phone. Well, that was the reason I was late in coming on there. I put the note out that I was coming on, and then I'm not quite sure what petals what here. And then I went into settings, and my phone had done an upgrade last night. I had the do not disturb buttons being changed to a different place. But I do that because what was happening was someone tried to call me or message me, and the video was shutting off. Bit annoying. One more petal. I'm kind of needing a bit more of that pink, but we'll make it because I think there's just this one more there on that flower. Right, so we'll just take my rag. Just clean that off, and again, just to get the pink out of here, just wipe, because these are plastic bristles, they're just easy to wipe off. Right, so you like gorgeous grape, so we'll do some of the other wee flowers there that I've already got white on in gorgeous grape. And I don't know where any of my other blocks are. I'll do a corner of this with daffodil yellow, and the other side of that can go. I know, it's just it is pretty and it's fun, and I like a stamp that's got a nice open flower to have, you know, as the main sort of focal point of it. Right, I don't think we want all these kept open because there will be an accident, won't there? I'm just shutting these inks. You know why. Actually, I'm thinking of go for the lighter colour first. Let's take the yellow and do the centre. Didn't quite achieve. I was trying to do just one swirl, but I didn't quite achieve it. It's quite pretty though. Again, we can go in with another coat later on. So clean off the yellow. We probably didn't need to go into the green, and we'll do those two leaves that I've got. I think that putting the centre in the flower makes the flower pop a bit, doesn't it? So this is completely off the colours that are in this suite, but that's me. I like to play off piste. Don't get me wrong, the company showed us some fabulous samples with this. I don't know whether that's a leaf or not. I need to look at the stamp case, but I can't because I don't know where to put it. There's somebody who thought that I do this losing things on purpose, but I can assure you I don't actually know where I played my stamp set. Nah, it's disappeared. I had it to show you, didn't I, at the beginning? Anyone seen the stamp set? Absolute nightmare of a woman. Oh well. Don't think I've got any more leaves done quite yet, so clean that off. I seriously, oh there it is, under the craft card. What was I just wanted to check what each thing was. There was something that I thought it might be a leaf, but no, I don't think it is. Right. Okay, let's get this gorgeous scrape in here. So I'm going to do most of the small flowers gorgeous scrape, I think. Oh, Joanna, look. You could just spend a whole evening getting absorbed in this. I'm actually sort of forgetting that you guys are there. It's because you're to the side of me. I know it is a lovely way to spend a Saturday. I've spent the first part of this day with my buddies. And even the Stampin' Up, even the CEO gets it, and the co-founder, they both get involved. Our CEO is Sarah, she's the daughter of the co-founder Shelley, so they both get involved in stamping and demonstrating and showing us new products, and it's just fantastic, a fantastic atmosphere. You really must. If you're a demonstrator and you've never been to an on-stage event, be it in person or online, you really should give it a go. And if you're not a demonstrator, you should just join just for the experience of being part of an amazing family team, call it what you want. We all look out for each other and support each other, because we've all realised that you don't blow your own candle out by lighting someone else's. Just find that most people in the community are kind and supportive. Have I sold it to you yet? Take care, Carmina. And we'll just use the yellow again, with plenty of it left there, and pop in the middle. So y'all okay? Will I go back and do some more white? I've no idea how long have I been on. Do you want me to keep going? Okay. But do you know where I put the white paint? I was actually joking that time. Oh, Cindy, you're so sweet. Do you know, at some point I'll need to eat and kind of say hello to my husband. He's actually been out. I know he's just come back in, but luckily he called me from the grocery store. The grocery store. I know that's what you guys call over the pond. We call it the supermarket. So he called me to say he was picking up something, so I was able to let him know that I was about to do a live, so he knew that meant come home quietly and do not disturb your dear wife. Obviously I'm trying to do this fast, but you're doing yours, just take your time. You know, do every stroke deliberately. Just getting the white down and then we'll dry it off. I mean, you could paint over the line, or you can try and paint inside it. I'm trying to leave a wee gap so that then when I'm doing the colour I kind of know which bit's which, but I'm not sure that's working. Are you all okay? Is the fire okay? Does somebody need to throw a log on the fire? I'm the same, Cindy. I get on with my crafting while I'm watching people as well. Like you say, it just feels like you've got a bit of company, doesn't it? Especially if it's someone doing a live, because you've got a wee bit of chat going. And I think most of us really do miss the face-to-face, but I won't stop doing this bit either, because I know there are people that I can speak to here that I wouldn't be able to meet up with face-to-face on a very regular basis anyway. So I'm certainly not going to be abandoning you all after you know what's no longer a concern. Let's hope that the constant vaccine programmes will get shot so that we don't have to be so concerned. I'm just ignoring that wee dot that I dropped there, but to me it'll be, if I try to wipe that off it'll just smudge, so just leave it as is. Okay, I've acknowledged it though. Right, so that is white on everything, isn't it? So we can put the white out the way, and we can clean off the brush tip, take the white off that. You're getting your booster tomorrow, Cindy, that's good. I had mine on Wednesday. I have to say I've not been feeling too good and my nose has been runny as well, but I think the runny nose is an after effect of flu vaccine. But my arm's much better today than it's been. It was brick hard. Excuse me, I'm having a cup of what was hot orange, is now cold orange. But it's not gin and orange yet. Okay. That really doesn't look like Granny Apple Green, does it? Heat tool. I'm going to put the silicone mat under it as well. It is Joanna. That'll do, because what I don't want to do is set my paper on fire. Okay. Oh, one hot clip. Never thought about that one. Right, I've got a clip on that because I keep it at the side of me on a magnetic tray. Right, so this does bowl, but we'll stick that onto a piece of cardstock. We'll mat it onto something else. Hi, Gina. Hi, didn't see you slip in. And Tina, how fantastic. Gosh. Thank you for coming in, ladies. Right, this is what I was up to when you guys were being good and making the samples that were set out for us. I was busy doing off-piste because I'm a bit of a old rebel. Okay, so I don't know what colours. Will we just stick with the colour palette we've got? Make this. Do you want another? Do you know what? I'm thinking some blue in here would actually look nice. Do you think that Misty Moonlight or Night of Navy for... I've said it now, Night of Navy. I can't, do you know. I'm bringing it in. It's mine. It's my colour. Hi Chris! In you come, in you come, in you come. Fire's on if you need a wee heat. There's any kind of drink you would like and any kind of cake you would like. Just go at the table, get what you want, and the ladies will move round and let you in. Something going on around here. I'm thinking that this brush is not... It's gone too dry. That's... Never get it right, can we? Right, wet it and then dry it a bit. That's a bit better. I'm trying to be intentional with my brush strokes and go the direction that the petals go in. I'm biting my lip here. Anybody else do that when they're concentrating? Beer and chips. Can't you whack it? You guys, chips are what we call crisps. What we call chips here are sort of like French fries. Do this one blue as well. Quite like that. Can't decide. Not quite sure. Oh, we'll shove a blue flower down here too. Oh no, that's sleeves. Okay. We'll carry on with purple there, then we'll change my mind. Rather like this muted Night of Navy. Clean it off a bit. We'll do those ones up here with the purple, these last ones. Thing is, you know, it's my bouquet, so I can have it whatever colour I want. I know I do. I love painting on craft paper. I really do. Trying to work this out, so I'm looking at what I did there. That is a petal. So I can go in and do a second coat later when it's all completely dry. This bit's dry, so we might go in and put a bit more pink on there. Right, clean off the purple. I think I've done all the purple. We'll get all the middles and then we'll get all the leaves then. I don't think I've missed any there. I take my granny apple here and we'll just stick with the one shade of green for our leaves, because granny apple's a great one anyway, isn't it? It's a great green. It's making me happy. I really do hope it's making you feel happy too, and maybe just inspire you to have a go. You know, you don't have to be a fabulous artist to be able to enjoy a wee technique. As I'm proving. At the end of the day, for me, this is about the process. The product's just a by the by. Maybe a bit more green on here. I like to leave some of the white showing through as well. So I think that's most of it. So I'm going to see what difference, since the pink is dry, I want to see what difference putting a wee bit of extra. Yeah, it is great. Yeah, you don't need to have, although I did need to have, I've got that sort of collector thing in me. I needed to have all the colours. I had to have all the Stampin' Up colours when I started. It's just like... I'm just cleaning the colour off the bristles. I don't think you'll be able to see. I'm a bit off here. Right. So going in again with the polished pink. Picking it up. I've not put too much on just till we see what's going to happen. So even just to, you could even just go in and just dry brush some over the top, just to lift, you make it darker here, and then just take a few strokes up. I should have taken a picture of it before I did this so that we could see the difference it makes. I think you'll agree it does make a difference. Well, you see, this one was just done flat. I didn't go over that. Oh yeah, this would be just perfect. Your own handiwork on the front of a journal. Yeah, I've been doing some as well, and I just kind of refer to what I've been making as more of a smash book, a happy book. I'm putting in lots of my offcuts and bits and pieces. So yeah, something like this would be grand. I do think that is making a bit of a difference, isn't it? It's giving it a bit more dimension. So you just have to be patient and slowly build up. So we'll try and do something like that here as well. So we're going in at the base near the middle bit of it, and it would be more kind of shadow because that's underneath. Sometimes with any kind of painting, sometimes you have to just stop and walk away and then come back to it later, and because you need to let that bit dry in and just settle. I think I might like to go for the yellow again though and make that more vibrant. Oh, that was nice, Cindy. It's funny what comes up in the memories, doesn't it? Yeah, to me, Darlene, it's about the process for me as well. Oh, hi Nessa, and you come. I've given it a lot away to charity, cards that I make, but I've got like a mountain of them in the house still to get prepared to go. I don't know if I need a bit more yellow out of the, yeah, we need to get some more yellow. Let's wipe this off. What's happening is the white is mixing in with it and it's going kind of too thick. Right, let's, probably don't need anything like that much, but Trying to get a kind of textured finish, but make it a bit more vibrant. Yeah, see, just keeping working away at it, you could change the look altogether. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, it does it. It lifts, it gives it more depth. Probably what I'm thinking is maybe the leaves could do with a bit more, I work a wee bit more into them. I don't know whether going in with some yellow would give them some highlight. So, nah, not feeling it. Right, I'll clean this off and put some green on here. You could go in with a darker green, but I'm trying to just stick with... Yeah, this is a new stamp set that's coming out in January, Nessa. Are you a demonstrator, Nessa? Because if you are, you should be able to order it from the 1st of December. Well, the craft paper, am I right? The craft paper's in the mini, isn't it? Well, Nessa, what you need to do is you need to sign up this month with whoever your demonstrator is. Sign up with them. It's only £75 this month. If you can raise that, and then you get £130 worth of... I'm going to have to put some water through this. I don't want too much, I just want a drip. Yeah, you choose £130 worth of stuff. And then on the 1st of December you'll be able to pre-order from the new catalogue and get 20% off. So it's certainly worth considering. Talk to your demonstrator. And anyone who doesn't have a demonstrator already, talk to me. I'm not here to try and poach from anyone else's. I'm just adding my bit more up. I'm trying to put a wee bit of veining in, but just... Oh, that's a shame. I know. It's a good buy, but only if you've got that free. So again, just play until you're happy. And sometimes you don't want to overwork it either. So sometimes you really do just have to walk away and go, enough. I always think dinner times are good. Now this craft card, if you do want to have this, I don't know if it's going to carry over. It's in the mini catalogue. So I would get that ordered up if you like using it. I think it's fantastic for journals and it's superb on cards. So I'll pop this out the way, and what I'll do is we'll cut. Shall we just... Are you guys okay? Will I try quickly to make this into a finished card? Well, that would blow your eyes, wouldn't it? This was always meant to be bright, and I love it. These colours are so vibrant. that I'm going to be really, really, really bright and bold. Where's my trimmer? And I am going to, here we go, this is what I'm doing. Right or wrong, I'm making it on a square card, so I'm cutting this for this about 5 3/4 here and a half. Polished pink, I've got, this is what I'm doing. Polished pink Kirsten, really bright. And this is the in a card at 14.5 square. Score at 14.5, fold it. It's because I don't want to take the arm out because I'm that amount of lazy. It's not, it's because there's not enough room on my desk. And then just cut that wee bit off and I have a square card. And what size did I say that was? 9 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So I'm going to cut this at 10.4 centimetres. By 9.4 centimetres. And for those of you who know that my desk is in a corner in my bedroom, right next to my bed, I have been dumping stuff off my table onto my bed all day, so you can imagine that I've got a very huge tidy up job to do before I can go to bed tonight. Now this is majorly bright, but sometimes I too, don't I? Always in the middle of a video that you find that out, isn't it? But I have a nail file here and I'm not really looking for the raggy look on this card, so I'll just file off the fluffy bits. So there's a tip for you, because sometimes we need a new blade and we haven't actually ordered any more, so I don't think that's the case for me. I think I just need to turn it around, but we'll deal with that later. So what I did on the other one that I did was I took this other flower stamp and I tone on tone stamped. You know, just love the bright colours. They just cheer you up, don't they? So what I'm going to do is just do tone on tone with this other floral stamp that's in the set. And actually what I did was just come in with it, just keeping the stock off. Remembering that I'm going to be putting this in the middle, so done. Just lifts the card quite a bit actually. That'll dry in a bit later. And then I'm going to stick this onto this, which then will flatten it quite a bit. And that's why I use the wet glue. Do you know, there's my Duff stamping, but do you know that the black just on the Kraft card is quite attractive too on its own? Because the stamp itself has got quite a lot of detail in it. I'm putting a fair bit of glue on this because, obviously because of this bowing, I want this card told it's got to stay straight. Once you kind of feel it's lined up okay, just have to keep telling this what you want it to do. I don't want to finger my painting too much because, or handle my painting too much because in some bits it's still a wee bit damp. So just pop that down, hold it still and just bone folder might be a better way to just make sure that the glue is evenly distributed and gets a chance to grab. Once that glue grabs properly, this will just settle. And then we'll glue this onto the card. It won't be completely central because it's taller than it's wider, but the card's square, so but just like you can do it. That might have moved a little bit, but hey, there we go. So I haven't done sentiments. Yeah, black on and Kraft, yeah, they do look very vintagey. You're correct. So I have not done a sentiment. I'm not sure it needs it, but what it might have appreciated was I don't know, I'm just going to leave it alone. It's a painting. Just let's not mess with it. Let it be enough. So yeah, thanks everybody. Don't forget to give me thumbs ups. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yeah, I know, Gina, I just kind of sometimes just enjoy it, yeah, for what it is. Really appreciated your company this afternoon. Yeah, and I tend to, when I'm doing cards for family use, so if I'm, you know, that would do birthday, anniversary, get well. It could do for so many occasions that I think I'll just keep it and then use it with the appropriate sentiment when I need it. So what do you like best? Do you like the more muted one or the bright one? What's your fave? Oh, Cindy, you're so kind. You're so kind. You guys do my ego the world of good. I'm thinking I like the bright one best, but I don't know about you guys. One or two? What's your faves? The bright one today. The brighter one, Tina. Really enjoyed having you all with me. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I am going to try and be here for my Sunday live at 6, stamping on a Sunday. No idea what we'll be doing, but yeah, 6 p.m. UK time. Okay, take care everybody. See you next time, and just enjoy whatever else you're doing today, or if you're nearly in tomorrow. Bye.